Okay, I just found out that the first one of these that I did, since I've lost everything on my system, it did not actually enable the audio. So I have a version where you won't hear what I'm saying, but I actually fill in the boxes. So this is actually take 2 because take 1 would have no audio. So I'm picking Mario from 1 and 3. So I'm picking 2 games per character, and Mega Man from games 1 and 2. Now, of course, the criteria here are slightly different, and this is just basis the game proper. Not what's in an instruction manual, not what's in a manga, not what's in any sort of fan theories. This is just specifically what happens in the game. So intelligence. I'm actually give the intelligence one to Mega Man, predominantly because he actually is a robot. It's a super fighting robot. It's that on one side versus effectively a plumber. Strength. Strength I'll give to Mario. Once Mario is anything beyond his small form, even in small form, when he jumps up, he actually punches the blocks, which actually makes the blocks move. In a large form, he actually shatters blocks. He's shattering stacks of blocks. That's impressive. You know, from the Mega Man standpoint, the only time he actually really exhibits any form of strength is with the Gutsman's powers. I mean, its ability to grab and throw blocks. But if he throws a block at Mega Man, in anything rather than the smallest form, he's able to jump and shatter it. Speed. I'll give the speed to Mario. And this is because hold down B, he actually runs. Mega Man has a constant speed throughout the whole game, where Mario has standard speed as well as a run. Defense. I will give defense to Mega Man, predominantly because if you look at Super Mario Bros. 3, Mario at a higher level suit can get hit 3 times before he's dead. Mega Man actually has a life bar. He actually can take a lot more shots. Yes, one could make the comment of, well, the Tanuki suit, or what about the Hammer Brothers suit, where actually you could dodge or become a statue and hit a almost pure level of you can't deal damage to him. But then he's not doing anything offensively. I would probably say you could put those in the same vein as the Leaf Shield. But Leaf Shield is a constant attack, just you can't move in the process. Range. When it comes to the abilities that Mega Man has, they are all distance attacks. Yes, I know Lead Bubble, but for the most part, they are all just range attacks. Whether it is, Cutsman's Blade, Electric Man's Blast, Ice Man's Blast, Heat Man's Blast, Bomb Man's Bombs, Crash Man's, like the Crash Bombs, the Tornadoes. Pretty much what he has is he is a direct, this fight at range is huge. If you look at it from Mario's standpoint, he has the fireballs and the hammers. Hammers are going to arc. Fireballs are a straightforward projectile. But range, it definitely ends up being Mega Man. Versatility, I will give that to Mario. Predominantly because looking at the overall abilities that Mega Man has, he has a lot of them. In the first game, he gains a total of 7. He has 6 Robot Masters, and then I think it's the Electromagnetic Beam. It's in Electric Man stage, which you need to beat Gutsman first to move the blocks out of the way, and it makes you make these little blue beams you can stand on, which makes platforming a lot easier. And then in Mega Man 2, there's a total of, it's 11. So you have 8 Robot Masters, then you have the 3 other platforms. You have Platform 1, which is a single hop platform with a little propeller. Platform 2, which is the actual jump on, and it's just a horizontal transition. And then 3 is a wall climber. But I'm comparing that, so again you've got all offensive, with the exception of the 4 that don't last for a very long period of time, and are just for additional movement, versus the Mushroom, versus Fire Flower, Raccoon Leaf, P-Wing, Tanuki Suit, Hammer Brothers Suit, Frog Suit, the Invincibility Star. There's a lot of other attributes that Mario has, and they're a much wider array. when it comes to things like the Hand Brother suit. That's an impressively powerful suit. He could duck, and he would essentially be the same thing as the hard hat enemy that Mega Man deals with. Another reason to give him a versatility edge is his power, with the exception of the star, is limitless. Once he gets the Fire Flower, he has unlimited fireballs. Mega Man does not. Mega Man will eventually run out of one of his powers. We had to hit Mario at least once to remove the primary power, but then he still has the added size which allows him to smash the blocks. Now, X Factor. I'm going to give X Factor to Mega Man. Sorry, it's my second doing this, so my voice is kind of gone. The primary reason why I'm giving him the X Factor is because why Mario does have a strength and speed advantage, and his abilities are much more unique and varied. He is taking on a guy that's just so much offense. I mentioned Tanuki suit and becoming a statue. Yes, that would make a lot of Mega's attacks virtually useless. But at the same time, he could just wait and hit him with a crash bomb. Just delete a response. Could hit him with it. If that doesn't work, he can just go, alright, I'll just go into Leaf Shield. What? I can Leaf Shield and just stand here. And it'll deflect all of your attacks. And if you try to physically attack me, it's going to do damage to you. And I was thinking a little bit more along the lines of, well, looking at all the different abilities, Lead Bubble, yeah, Mario can jump over that pretty easily. Not seeing a big problem there. The Ice Blasts? You know, maybe. Electric Band's Blast? You know? 3 directions at one time? Or have him trying to dodge the boomerang attacks? You know, things are actually going to work against Mario, because Mario only has 2 ranged abilities. Everything else has to be in close. Then what really did it was Metal Blade. The fact that Metal Blade, once you get Metal Blade Mega Man 2, unless your opponent's immune to it, that is the go-to attack. Because it hits everything. And it's multi-directional. Now all of a sudden you've gone from, Mario, if he jumps those fireballs, they go down at an angle, but then eventually hit the ground and they bounce. If he does the hammers, they initially arc. Most Mega Man shots are straightforward. With the exception, of course, of Cutsman, where it's an arc. It's an arc back to him. But with Metal Blade, it's, oh, Mario's right at me. Oh, you're jumping? You're above me. That multi-directional ability of that, and the fact that you get so much of it. What's going to give Mega Man the win, looking at Mario 1 and 3 versus Mega Man, using the powers of 1 and 2, is Metal Blade. Now, like all of these, I did give Mega Man the advantage of 6-3. Think of it if they fought 5 times, Mega Man wins 3 times. Guaranteed. That doesn't mean that just because one guy has the advantage over the other, that it's a game set match every time.